Good day, guys. Matty Sims here. Welcome to episode 4 of my Soceroos save on Football Manager 2019. Before we get into our final group game against Oman, we'll take a quick look at the other groups in the Asian Cup 2019 and see who we could possibly come up against and, what is happening, with those other groups. So, Group A, they've already completed their 3 matches, and South Korea and Syria go through. South Korea with 9 points, 3 wins and no losses and no draws. So they're really the dominant team so far by the looks of things. Syria scraping through on what looks to be a goal difference. We'll take a deeper look at that group. Can we take a group? No. Okay, we can't take a... maybe this way. Here we go. They scraped through by, I guess it would be, since they got the same goal difference... because they must have beat Jordan, I'm guessing. Beat Jordan and drew with... they must have beat Tajikistan and then drew with Jordan. So how come they're the ones that have gotten through? That's just strange. Anyway, there must be some rule that allows them to get through, I guess. Jordan can still go through via... the best third place team, I should say. Oh my gosh, can't get my words out. So I think half go through. So there's 6 groups, 3 teams go through, and yeah. Next up, we'll take a look at Group C. Our group, it's pretty straightforward. We'll go Group B. Our group: Australia, Oman, Lebanon, Bahrain. Our draw will see us go through nice and easily. Lebanon would have to. They'll probably beat Bahrain, but they'll have to get a pretty sizable win to jump above us 4-0, 5-0. Say we draw 0-0, they have to get a 5-0 win to go above us, which could kick us out, but it would most likely kick Oman out and place us second. So the only way we could miss out is on a loss. So that is what we're aiming for, that's for sure. At least a win, but we know that we can at least draw the game and still go through. Group C, Saudi Arabia and Uzbekistan both through. They come up against each other in the last group, so who will finish top of that group, we'll find out, that's for sure, at the end of this episode. Most likely, but if not, we'll find out in the next one. I'm sure what we'll do is we'll skip ahead and see who we are facing in the next round. Group D, Iran and UAE are top 2 at the moment, but Vietnam on 3 points. Can we take a look who's playing? So if we look there, they've won. So I'm guessing Iran versus the UAE in the final game. So who decides to go on top? And Vietnam could get a good win over India and get themselves into the top 2 places, which would be insanity, really, when you think about it. Because these 2 teams let to lose. So they lost to Iran 9-0. Vietnam lost 9-0 to Iran. And UAE and Iran drew, actually. So they've already played. So 1 game left. Vietnam versus Iran. No, UAE. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm stuck. Iraq have qualified for Group E. That's not really surprising, as North Korea, Turkmenistan and Yemen are very weak teams. It looks like North Korea will go through to the next round of the AFC Asian Cup, and that is actually massive for them. They definitely have a couple good players, of course. I think we all know of Han Kwang Song, who was out Cagliari, and did all right there in the Serie B for Perugia Calcio, still in the Serie B now this year. Again, there's a lot of talk about him. He is a wonder kid, kind of. And yeah, so they got that 1-star player up top, and then the rest, no one even hits £30,000. So, and that's it for the one more group, I believe. Yep, Japan, Thailand, and China and Kuwait in Group F. So Japan not officially through yet. They most likely will be. It'd take a lot for a team to beat Japan, really, when you think about it. Is it the real Japanese team? It is, which is good to see. Because sometimes, it can mess up and they won't have we have all fake players, which they couldn't call up another keeper. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so yeah, we'll see what happens with that group. A few big games, but Thailand looking strong, and China as well. That's surprising. If they don't get through, that'd be another big step backwards for them. Probably the richest team, country, China. So we'll see what they can do moving forward if they don't get out of this group. Anyway, all that rambling on for 5 minutes, disgusting. I apologise, guys. We're going to go for this team. I've changed it up a bit. We're going to go inside forwards. I just want to try something. And I've got Jackson Irvine as their number 10, just because Tommy Rogic has a yellow card. He won't get suspended if he doesn't get a yellow card in this match. So we're going to leave him on the bench and just see how we go. Matty German is, sorry guys, is also going to come in for Ziegler, just for fitness reasons. I want to have Ziegler fit for the knockout stages. And Irvine, he might not get through the full 90 minutes, but we'll see how we go. He's a pretty fit player. But yeah, so I just want to have him there. Drop in deep here with the inside forwards, giving more support here with our fullbacks just going absolutely mental down the right and left-hand side. Anyway, guys, we'll skip ahead now because I've rambled on enough. I apologise for that. And they're playing a 4-4-1-1, but with two defensive midfielders by the looks of things, which is pretty different to what usually happens. A lot of space in that midfield for our midfielders, as they say. Anyway, yeah, let's go. I'll just have a quick drink, guys. Apologies. My mouth just feels like really dry at the moment, so apologies for if I slur my words a bit or something like that. And you can't quite understand me, but yeah, big game. I don't know why we don't have a lot of possession. I guess it's more, it's just strange. Moy crosses it in. It's gone in! Is that Azani's goal? No, it's an own goal to Ali Al-Habsi. Azani with the header. We'll have another look at that. Moy for a great delivery, but probably aiming it at the wrong person. He kind of didn't even look at the ball as he headed it. Kind of hit the back of his head. And Al-Habsi hits it into the back of his own net. But we have a kick-off highlight from the goal, and this is not what you want to see. Shot from distance, and hopefully that's it. That was a waste of a highlight, I guess. Did we really need to see that? I don't think so. 20 minutes gone now. Moy with another set piece. Azani with another header. It gets blocked by the back of an Oman player. Azani shoots from distance and just over the bar. Fingertips over the bar, really. El Habsi looked to almost get a fingertip to it, but we don't get a corner out of it. 30 minutes gone. I'll chuck out a get creative. This game we have a lot of possession. It must have just been a strange game, that's for sure. Economides shoots from distance, and what a save by Al Habsi. That is why he was one of the best goalkeepers from Asia for the last probably 15 years. Moy for another set piece. It's cleared out. Jego nods it, and we can't get a shot off. Jego plays it back out to Moy. It's blocked cross. Jego, Moy, Irvine, Moy, and a poor cross attempt by Moy, but he wins it back again. All over the place is Aaron Moy. He's got no hair and we don't care. He's Aaron Moy. Sainsbury will get that. Playing on his favoured right side now of the defence. Karasic. Irvine. Plays it out wide to Gersbach. Crosses it in. Azani nods it on, and he probably could have looked to let it come over him and take a touch. But that's okay for us. We're probably, we're looking at the chocolates here. Looking to grab the chockies, that's for sure. An old sausage roll performance by the boys. It's lovely. I know they're capable of even better. Now, Matty Ryan, as captain, it hasn't worked out amazing yet, but we'll see how we go. I do like my captains to be infield, maybe midfielder, usually a midfielder or a defender. But goalkeeper, I rarely choose a goalkeeper as captain, but it was our best. Moy of the corner, German, it's gone in. It has gone in, and as I praise Al Habsi in the first half, he's absolutely fluffed his lines there. And who knows what's happened, but Matty German with his first goal for the national team. Mohamed Rabia nods it on to Matty German, who nods it into the ground. And Al Habsi can't get to it. And 20 minutes to go, we'll start making a couple of changes. Robbie Cruz will give Daniel Azani a rest. And we'll also give Mas Luongo a run in the team. Has it had much? These two haven't had much game time. Luongo, he hasn't really been able to, had a chance to get into the team. But 10 minutes to go, what we'll do is we'll bring Awa Mabil on for Irvine and put Economides as the number 10. And just see, give our players a bit of a rest who need a rest. As Irvine's definitely going to be playing in the next game. Moy plays it out to Economides. There's still time for a third goal here. Sainsbury! Trent Sainsbury with the goal. Just 30 seconds odd shy of full time. Of the 90 minutes. 4 minutes added on though. And Trent Sainsbury with an absolute cracking strike. First time Al Habsi can't even dive for it. That's how good it was. And the 3 points are signed, still delivered. And we're going for a fourth. There's no giving his team, but it could be a counter-attack. But Sainsbury will sweep up and collect the ball. Plays it to German, who looks long now for Mabil. Headed away by Mohamed Rabia. Gersbach plays it into Moy. Back to Gersbach. Out to Karasic. Crossed in. Mabil off the post. Oh, I don't think my boy Mabil was ready for that one, but a great performance again. We've deserved to win every game. And, with 10 men, we conceded a late goal just because we were tired. But I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. That's for sure. And for a one-match episode, I think that's pretty amazing. We've qualified for the second round. We'll skip ahead now. I'll send the assistant to do that because... also, our assistant, Rene Mullerstein, if anyone knows who he is, former Manchester United and Fulham coach. So he was a coach at Manchester United, but manager of Fulham. So that's pretty big for him. That was pretty big, a pretty big job for him at Fulham. Did get sacked, but then director of football at Philadelphia Union. That's a strange... trajectory, career, oh my gosh, what's the word? Trajectory. Please tell me that's right. The manager of Maccabi Haifa, and Kerala Blasters, and now assistant manager of the national team in Australia. But yeah, anyway, let's skip ahead. We'll see who we have next. We've still got probably a while, But that's all right. We'll talk to you for a bit. What games? How many games? How many days left? So there's 2 more days of games left. We'll skip ahead. And Qatar beat Laos, which is expected. And Saudi Arabia beat... where can we go? Beat Uzbekistan, which means Saudi Arabia and Uzbekistan go through. So Qatar, with only 1 win in the whole tournament against Laos. So that one was already done, I believe. Yeah, that's right. That was already done anyway. Iran for an 8-0 win over India, and UAE beat Vietnam, which sadly means they won't be going through automatically, but still do have a chance to go through the best third placed spot position, I guess you want to call it. And those games, Group F games were first. China and Japan draw 0-0, and Kuwait have beaten Thailand 3-0. So what does that do? It doesn't change anything, sadly. We needed Japan or China to lose. They probably paid each other a little bit of cash and said, that's right, we'll just rest it out, boys. But this is the big one. North Korea, a draw sees them go through to the knockout stages of the Asian Cup. And it's going to be tough to get a draw against Iraq. They just need to make sure Turkmenistan don't win and they don't get smashed, really. We'll skip ahead. Iraq win and Turkmenistan draw. North Korea are through to the knockout stages of the Asian Cup. And who have we drawn? We've drawn Jordan in the second round. The arch enemy of Australia, one of them anyway. Vital Borkelmans is the manager. Where's he managed? He was Belgium assistant manager. So manager of FCV Denda in the... Oh, they're not a real team. Oh, they are a real team, but it's not in the game, sorry. So yeah, hasn't really coached around yet, but assistant manager of Belgium and then Jordan. Looks to be a decent manager, not the best, but more, I'd probably say he's more of a coach. You know, if he's defending and fitness, bloody a fitness coach as well. Anyway, we'll end the episode there, guys, because it's run 15 minutes somehow now. I apologise for that. And next episode, in episode 5, we will have our second round clash against Jordan, and hopefully we can get the win, because it will be a double header. We're going to go double headers until we make the final now. So we'll have the second round and the quarterfinals, or the round of 16, I believe, possibly the quarterfinals. But we'll have a look anyway, guys, and we'll figure it out as we go on. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like, and I will see you in the next episode. And if you do enjoy this series, subscribe to the channel. See you guys.